ആക്ച്വലി എൻ്റെ കൂടെ ഇപ്പോൾ ഉള്ള ഒരു വ്യക്തി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ വളരെ എന്താ പറയുന്നത് യുണീക്കാണ്. എവിടെ നിന്ന് നോക്കിയാലും നമുക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരാളെ ഭയങ്കര യുണീക്കായിട്ടാണ് കാണുന്നത്. ഒന്നിലധികം സ്പോർട്സ്, ഒന്നിലല്ല 10ലധികം സ്പോർട്സ് ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ് എന്ന് പറയാം. എനിക്ക് ഒരു ചോദ്യം മാത്രമേ നമ്മൾ ചോദിക്കുള്ളൂ. നമ്മുടെ ഇൻസ്റ്റാഗ്രാം റീൽസിലൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ കാണിക്കത്തില്ലേ, ഹൂ ആർ യു?
I'm the coolest mom in Dubai.
Yes, ഈ പറഞ്ഞതുപോലെ തന്നെ ആക്ച്വലി a mom who play more than 20 games, right?
Yes,
20 sports.
20 sports.
Actually, who are you? This is Haya. I know her name only, and I know the activities which you are going through. Just explain your activities.
I play, yes, more than 20 sports.
Okay.
Mainly I play football.
Okay.
I started with football, which I was playing when I was younger, and then I started playing football again about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I started training seriously, and I joined the professional league here in the UAE, the Women's League.
Okay.
Played in a professional team. And from there, I was like, if I can play football, I can play any sport. So whenever I would see anyone playing any sport that I like, or like, I think this looks cool, I would go out and I would learn the sport.
Football മാത്രമല്ല, football, horse riding, paddle tennis, skating, അങ്ങനെ എന്താ പറയുക, lot of things you are into, right?
Yeah.
So from which age onwards you started all these activities?
Actually, I started the new ones very recently, and I started learning new skills like about 2 years ago. I started adding one skill after the other.
Okay.
But since I was a child, I used to love doing many different things.
Okay. From your childhood itself?
Yeah, so when I was a child, I used to skate, I used to play football, I used to like do different things. And as I grew up, I added more things like running, skating. I used to always love to try different things. Not just in sports, like I also play piano and I play guitar. But that's another story.
So, actually, ഹയയുടെ ഒരു പ്രൊഫൈലും ഞാൻ ഇങ്ങനെ ഇൻസ്റ്റാഗ്രാമിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ സെർച്ച് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് കാണാൻ പറ്റുന്ന നിരവധി കാര്യങ്ങൾ, കുറേ അധികം സ്പോർട്ട് ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ്, ഇൻക്ലൂഡിങ് സർഫിംഗ്, ഹോഴ്സ് റൈഡിങ്ങിലായാൽ പോലും ഇദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ഒരു സ്കില്ലെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ എടുത്തു പറയേണ്ടതാണ്. ആക്ച്വലി ഒരു എമിറാത്തി അല്ല, 8 രാജ്യങ്ങളിൽ ഇദ്ദേഹം വർക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, താമസിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. You have been through 8 countries, right?
Yes, I've lived in 8 different countries because my dad is a diplomat.
Okay.
So I was always jumping from one country to another.
So you know 8 languages?
No, I only know 3 languages.
Okay, so which all are there?
Arabic.
Okay.
English, obviously, and German because I grew up in Germany and I also went there to study. So it's the language that I speak comfortably.
So which all are the 8 countries you travel?
So first one was Kazakhstan.
Okay.
No, actually Mozambique.
Okay.
Kazakhstan, Ukraine.
Okay.
Germany, Libya, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, and UAE.
So you're basically from
Egypt.
Egypt.
Yeah, I never lived in Egypt.
Okay. So one question, being a girl, what's all are the major difficulties you face in your sport life?
Okay, so there are difficulties I face being a girl and then other difficulties that I face being a hijabi girl.
Hijabi girl,
or Arab hijabi girl.
Okay. So most of the time you're wearing hijab, right?
Yeah. I started wearing it when I was 23.
Okay.
It was a personal choice. Before it, I wasn't wearing it, but then I decided to wear it, and it's a personal decision that just I decided to wear the hijab, but it took me some time to go back to doing the things that I love doing while wearing the hijab. It's not easy.
Okay.
It's not easy to go out there in the places that you used to go without wearing hijab and then suddenly you're the only one who looks different.
Yeah.
I still go out there and I do the things that I love, and I started recently showing that through an Instagram account, which I was never like a fan of public accounts before, but I started one account specifically just to post sports content.
Okay.
And through that, I hope to normalize, girls that look like me playing football, especially like moms, because it's okay to be a mom and be childish and do the things you love. Because most people, when they look at me or they see me on the field, they say they don't believe that I'm a mom because like they're like, you're so fun, and like moms are supposed to be fun,
Yes.
I'm fun because I want to be fun with my daughter.
And who is the main motivator in your family? Your kid or your husband or your mom, father?
My parents were never really supportive, but they just had to deal with me anyway.
Okay.
Like they had to deal with my decisions.
Okay.
They started recently being supportive. Like when they see the things that I've achieved, the things I'm able to do, like obviously they show how proud they are,
All right.
from these things. But they're never really sportive. Like,
So my another question is like, how you are seeing your life before and after marriage, whether it is supportive or.
yeah, my husband is very supportive of what I do. He actually likes it. One of the reasons that he married me is because I was crazy. Like, he liked my personality. He liked me for who I am, and he knew everything about me. Because he knew me before I was wearing hijab. So obviously there's a lot of things that he knew about me that a lot of people don't know about me. So he took me as a whole package, you know? And he knew I liked sports and I like to do a lot of things. He's very supportive, like he lets me do whatever I want. And
So then next question is actually coming to my mind is how's your schedule, a day-to-day schedule? Because you are into more than 20 sports, and each day I don't think so you can go through all these things. So how is your schedule?
It's crazy. Like today, for example, like this morning we went surfing and then
surfing?
Yeah.
All right.
So I wake up early most days. Like I wake up most days at 5 a.m. And I start my activities 5:30 a.m. So and then that's my morning. And then if I have work after that, I go to work, or I can go to the gym and do something else. Most days I also do stuff in the evening, either football training or I go to any class or run or something like that. But yeah, if I wake up every day at 5, there is always like 2 hours in the morning that I can do anything I want. So people say, how do you find the time for that? And I'm like, just wake up early. Even when I work a full-time job, I still can find the time. Like we can do always something 1 hour or 2 hours before we start working and 1 or 2 hours after we start working. And we have 7 days in a week, Aside from the weekend, in the weekend you can do so many different things in one day. So.
Exactly. So what's your future goal? Something in your mind which you need to achieve, or what you going to figure out?
I don't like have a specific goal in mind as an athlete. Like I like to try different sports because it makes me happy. Like it fulfills something. Like,
is anything only about the happiness, or you want to achieve some milestones?
Yeah, I mean, like for me, if I choose a sport and I say I want to learn the sport, I want to achieve a certain level in that sport. For me, like I want to be able to do that sport or to do this trick or to do that, and I would do anything to make that happen. So like my goals are very personal, not specifically like the traditional goals that people have. Like I want to win that competition, or I want to be the first in this, or like win the league or win this. I don't really have these kind of goals. I think But
you want to try the new things always.
Yeah, like for me personally, that makes me happy. Like whenever I try something new, that makes me happy because I get bored really quickly. But also like I want to send out a message. And if I had one goal, or from like at least from sharing the content that I'm sharing, that would be to show younger girls that,
especially in hijab girls.
Yes, younger hijabi girls, that get out there. Do what you want, it's okay.
And a nation like Dubai,
a
nation like UAE, how they are treating you?
In the UAE, actually, like I'm getting a lot of obviously compliments and stuff from locals, from people that look like me. They support it. They love it. When they see it, they love it. Horses are my favorite creatures. It's like you can look into their eyes and see their souls, and they can also feel you as a human being. Like they can feel your soul. They connect with a human. It's a very weird connection, but it's beautiful. And when when you connect with a horse, you feel as though when you're riding them, as though you're one. I love horses very much because they're just amazing. They're amazing creatures.
So have you ever been into martial arts?
I did try boxing.
Okay.
I tried Muay Thai one time
All right.
with a friend. But mostly I used to go to boxing classes.
But you are more familiar with the horse riding, right?
Horse riding is one of my favorite sports.
All right, okay.
But one of the sports that I'm really good at, I think, is football.
Okay.
Other sports I do equally.
So for the coming future generation of the hijab girls or the Muslim girls, which sport you will suggest to try first?
Oh, that really depends on what she wants. I think try whatever you want, whatever sport you want. Don't let yourself think, oh, this is not for me, or this is a boys only sport or something.
Okay.
Like whatever sport you want to try, just go ahead and go do it. Whatever sport you love, even if it's football. Like football is seen as a men's game, but I don't think it is. Like it's beautiful. I love football.
All right.
I really enjoy it, and I think if a girl wants to try any sport, including football, she should go for it. Don't let anyone tell you can't.
So, the one message which you receive from someone which you consider as the the motivating factor in your life?
As I mentioned before, like the girls that messaged me asking about what do you wear when you go sports, when you do sports, because I'm really thinking about wearing the hijab, but I don't know what to wear. So like, I think that's the best message one can receive, because you know, like you're making a core change in that person's life. Like it's a really huge decision to decide and put on the hijab. So if I'm the reason that one girl puts on her hijab, because I made her see that, you know, mothers as well, like when mothers like tell me you're such a cool mom, I wish I was like you, or I wish I had your energy, that also motivates me, because I get a lot of messages on Instagram from random women and random girls who tell me I want to join this or I want to join that.
Okay.
And I'm actually thinking about starting a community very soon where...
Actually, I was about to ask whether you have any community in WhatsApp or any group or specific like that?
Yeah, so this is something a lot of people told me to start doing, because like I said, whenever someone messages me...
Because you can guide a lot of people, right?
Exactly. Like, at least like I put a group, and whenever I go do an activity, I say, guys, I'm doing an activity. If whoever wants to join, just join.
Great.
Yeah, the only limiting factor in Dubai maybe is the prices of certain activities.
Yes, exactly. The entry fees, maybe the membership fees, those things, right?
Yeah. So like, for example, like surfing, 1 hour can cost up to like 600 dirhams, you know, 700 dirhams. Horse riding, one session is like 150.
Exactly.
You know, not everyone can afford that, but at the same time, there's a lot of free things that we can do.
Like football.
Like
open
football.
areas are there.
Yeah, like football.
Gym,
running.
open area workouts.
Also that.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like just maybe collaborating with, for example, like certain places, like to create free trials for people or something like that.
Okay.
That's something I would maybe work on doing.
Right.
So to give more people the opportunity to try different things.
Okay. So what about your diet? You eat all things chicken,
I
butter,
eat
beef.
everything. I eat butter chicken. I eat everything.
Okay.
I'm not very good with nutrition.
Okay.
But still, I'm also not that bad. Like I know my limit.
All right.
I don't I don't let myself not eat what I want.
Okay.
Like if I want chocolate, I eat chocolate.
Okay.
I just limit the quantity.
All right.
Yeah, and I try not to eat junk food like these things. I try to eat clean most of the time.
Okay.
But not always. I eat everything.
Anyway, your last message to your fans or those people who are watching you who wish to become like you.
I'm just a normal girl. I'm just a normal person. I just go out and do what I love, and impossible is nothing. Just do it.
ആക്ച്വലി ക്യാമറയുടെ പിന്നാമ്പുറത്ത് നിന്ന് അയ്യോട് ഞാൻ കുറേ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചോദിക്കുമ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായ കാര്യം, ജീവിതം ഒരുപാട് ഇങ്ങനെ എളുപ്പമുള്ളതായിട്ടല്ല ഒരിക്കലും ജീവിതം മുഴുവനായിട്ട് പോയേക്കുന്നത്. പല സാഹചര്യങ്ങളിലും ഈ സ്പോർട്ടും അല്ലെ അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ബ്രേക്ക് ചെയ്യേണ്ടതായിട്ടുള്ള അവസ്ഥകളൊക്കെ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആ സമയത്തൊക്കെ കൂടെ നിന്ന വ്യക്തികളെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് അയാളുടെ ഫാമിലി തന്നെയാണ്. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് പറയേണ്ടത് അയാളുടെ ഹസ്ബൻഡാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ അയക്ക് 3 വയസ്സുള്ളൊരു കുട്ടിയുണ്ട്. എന്നിട്ടും അയ പോകുന്ന ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ചെയ്യുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ തന്നെ പലർക്കും ഭയങ്കര ഇൻസ്പയർ ആവാനായിട്ടുള്ളൊരു കാര്യം തന്നെയാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ എന്നെ കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ആളുകൾക്ക്, സ്പെഷ്യലി എന്നെ കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന പെൺകുട്ടികൾക്ക്, നിങ്ങളുടെ ആഗ്രഹങ്ങളൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കാണിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് ഷോക്കേസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അയയായിരിക്കും നിങ്ങളുടെ ബെസ്റ്റ് എക്സാമ്പിൾ എന്ന് വേണേൽ പറയാം. അയയുടെ ഇൻസ്റ്റാഗ്രാമിൽ ഞാനിങ്ങനെ പൊയ്ക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ 20-ലധികം ഗെയിമുകൾ, 8-ലധികം രാജ്യങ്ങൾ സഞ്ചരിച്ച ഒരു പെൺകുട്ടി. ഇതിലൊക്കെ എന്ത് വേണം നമുക്കൊരു ഇൻസ്പിറേഷനോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു റോൾ മോഡലായിട്ട് എടുക്കണമെങ്കിൽ? നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്ത് ആവശ്യമുണ്ടെങ്കിലും അയ പറഞ്ഞത് അയയെ സമീപിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പല പല കാര്യങ്ങളിലേക്കുള്ള അഡ്വൈസസും കാര്യവും ഒക്കെ തന്നെ അയ പറഞ്ഞു തരുന്നതാണ്. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു നമ്മുടെ സമൂഹത്തിൽ ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയുള്ള ആൾക്കാരെ നമ്മൾ തിരിച്ചറിയേണ്ടത് ഏറ്റവും വലിയ കാര്യം തന്നെയാണ്. അയെപ്പോലെ ഇതുപോലെ ടാലൻറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരുപാട് അനേകം ആളുകൾ നമ്മുടെ സമൂഹത്തിൽ ഇനിയുമുണ്ട്, നമുക്ക് അറിയാവുന്നതും അറിയാത്തതുമായി. അവരെയൊക്കെ ഞങ്ങൾ ഇനിയും നിങ്ങളുടെ മുമ്പിലേക്ക് കൊണ്ടുവരുന്നതാണ്. സിറ്റ് ബാക്ക് ആൻഡ് എൻജോയ്. സൈനിങ് ഓഫ്, ദിസ് ഈസ് യുവർ അക്ഷയോത്തമൻ ഫ്രം വേൾഡ് വിഷൻ ചാനൽ വിത്ത് xtreme DXB. Bye bye.